You open your eyes, something feels wrong. The ground beneath you isn't your mattress. It's warm, damp earth smelling of ancient rain. You sit up quickly. Your phone is gone, your shoes are gone, your house is gone. There are no roads, no streetlights, no distant city skylines. There is only green, trees taller than skyscrapers, thick vines wider than highways, and glowing flowers in colours you've never seen. Suddenly, the ground vibrates. A sound echoes through the forest, low, heavy, and completely unfamiliar. Whatever made that sound is massive. Panic sets in. You look up at the sky, trying to make sense of where you are. The sun is in the wrong position. But worse, when dusk falls moments later, the stars are completely wrong. The constellations that guided human navigation for thousands of years have vanished. The stars themselves have moved. Only time on an unfathomable scale can cause that. Desperate for answers, you spot a smooth black stone sticking out of the soil. You brush the dirt away. It's not a rock. It's concrete, cracked, weathered, and bound by roots. You dig faster. Rusted steel appears. Broken glass fused into stone. A cold realization hits your stomach. You're standing on top of a city buried beneath nature for longer than human history itself. Half hidden under moss, you clear away dirt from a petrified sign. One word remains readable: exit. You didn't travel back in time. You didn't wake up in another country. You just woke up 1 million years into Earth's future. And if you're standing on the petrified corpse of human civilization, one terrifying question remains: what replaced us? You run from the buried city as night falls, walking through the prehistoric forest. The silence is deafening. No cars, no planes, no dogs barking, no familiar bird calls. For the first time in your life, the planet sounds completely alien. You climb a high ridge to look for any sign of life. What you see stops your heart, an endless ocean of green stretching clear to the horizon. Every building, every border, every monument humanity ever bled for has been completely erased. Nature didn't just reclaim the planet, it healed every scar. You look down at a piece of compressed rock beneath your feet, a blend of glass, plastic, and steel fused into a single geological layer, the entire legacy of human existence reduced to a thin line in the Earth's crust. As the sun burns hotter than you ever remember, the forest suddenly goes dead silent. The insects stop buzzing, the leaves stop rustling. Your survival instincts scream. Animals don't go quiet unless a top predator arrives. You slowly turn around. Between two massive tree trunks, two glowing eyes stare directly at you. Unblinking, you freeze. It steps into the light, a creature shaped by 1 million years of evolution. 6 muscular limbs, skin covered in shimmering feather-like fibers instead of fur, enormous pupils reflecting every shadow. Its nostrils flare. It doesn't just see you, it smells you. And that's when reality hits. You don't belong here. You carry ancient bacteria, ancient scents, and ancient movements. To everything on this planet, you look wrong. You move wrong, you are prey, you grab a stick, but your brain knows how pathetic it is against a perfect, futuristic predator. Suddenly the creature stiffens, its ears twitch, and its eyes widen with terror. It doesn't run, it explodes into motion, vanishing in seconds. The ground beneath your feet trembles, heavy, slow thuds. You look up, and up, and up. A neck longer than a giraffe's, covered in shimmering blue scales, rises hundreds of feet above the canopy. A herd of giant herbivores, creatures larger than anything in fossil records, peacefully eats from the treetops. Life didn't end when humans vanished. It kept evolving without us. Before you can take in their size, every giant creature above you lifts its head at the exact same second, listening, waiting. Then you hear it, click, click, click. Rhythmic, sharp sounds echo from every tree around you. You crouch behind a fallen log, pulse pounding against your ribs. You're surrounded. A lean, wolf-sized creature steps right in front of you. Its skin camouflage shifts colours like an octopus, blending perfectly into the bark. It tilts its head, forelimbs folded like a mantis. It utters a click, and 3 clicks answer from deeper in the woods. It's not just calling, it's communicating. A coordinated hunting pack. Then it does something impossible. It picks up a stone, turns it over in its forelimbs, examines it, and sets it down. Curiosity, tool manipulation, intelligence. A new species on Earth has developed high-level reasoning. You slowly raise an open hand, a universal human gesture of peace. The creature watches and slowly raises its own limb in imitation. For a fraction of a second, you see the spark of a new civilization starting over. Then a deafening screech shreds the sky. A massive shadow blocks out the sun. The pack clicks in terror and vanishes. You look up. A winged nightmare with a metallic blue feather span wider than a commercial airliner dives straight down. And it's not targeting the pack. It's diving straight for you, the stranger on its planet. You sprint frantically through the brush, roots tearing at your bare feet. Trees splinter behind you as the apex predator crashes through the canopy. Ahead, you spot a narrow crack between 2 stone cliffs. You throw your body inside just as the massive beak slams against the rock face. The impact rattles your skull. Dust pours down. After agonizing minutes of silence, the beast gives up and flies away. You sink to the cave floor, gasping for air. As night sets in, the dark forest outside begins to glow with floating, bioluminescent blue specks. beautiful, magical, until one drifting blue light lands on your arm. It doesn't bounce off, it dissolves straight into your skin. Liquid fire rushes through your veins. Glowing blue lines branch across your arm toward your chest. You collapse, your vision shifting into strange patterns of energy as your body is forcibly integrated into the planet's ecosystem. As your consciousness fades, soft, cautious footsteps approach your hiding spot. You wake up hours later, coughing, your fever slowly breaking. Waiting outside the cave is a small, glowing animal. It doesn't attack, it walks a few paces, looks back, and waits for you. Driven by survival, you follow it deep into the mountain highlands. At the mountain base, you find walls that are unnaturally straight. You scrape away thick moss to reveal flawless, unrusting metal plates and a massive circular talm airlock. Covered in alien symbols, you touch the surface. A heavy hum vibrates through the rock. The symbols glow bright blue, and the 1 million-year-old door slides open, releasing fresh, filtered air. You step inside. Clean, spotless corridors flicker to life with automated light. Transparent screens display rotating galaxies. You reach a central chamber lined with thousands of glass stasis pods. Most are broken. Some hold ancient human skeletons. But at the end of the hall, one pod still hums with active power. Ancient locks release with a hiss of pressurized gas. The glass rises. Inside sits a figure with translucent skin, glowing veins, and shimmering silver eyes. It steps out effortlessly, moving with zero wasted motion. You open your mouth to speak, but a voice resonates directly inside your mind. You are early. You stumble back. What are you? The same thing you are. The mind voice replies softly and gently, human. The future human explains the truth. Humanity didn't die off 1 million years ago. We evolved. Some left for the stars, some merged with machines, and some transformed. Visions fill your head. Floating sky cities, starships orbiting alien suns. Entire worlds shaped by human intelligence. Earth wasn't destroyed. It was designated as a sacred planetary sanctuary, left untouched to heal and allow new life to evolve naturally. Outside the bunker windows, the clicking pack hunters emerge from the trees. They don't attack. They bow their heads in respect toward the future human. Intelligence does not belong only to humanity, the future human says. Given time, life always learns. We protect them, but we never rule them. Suddenly, red warning lights pulse through the bunker. The ceiling vibrates violently as a massive shadow falls over the entire mountain, blocking out the sun. The future human looks toward the sky. They are coming back. Who, you ask? The ones who left. The entire forest erupts into motion as animals run for cover. Descending through the clouds is a colossal craft, smooth like liquid silver, changing shape effortlessly with zero sound or exhaust. It floats silently above the valley, bending gravity itself. Beams of soft white light reach the ground, and tall, radiant figures step out onto the soil. They don't arrive with weapons or flagpoles. They kneel to touch the flowers, the soil, and the ancient trees. Every few thousand years they return, the future human whispers, not to rule, to remember where we began. Instantly, one of the star-traveling beings turns and looks directly through the mountain window at you. Space bends around it. In an instant, it stands inside your chamber. It touches your forehead, and your consciousness is cast out into the cosmos. You see Earth from space, vibrant, peaceful, restored. The view pulls back past the solar system, past the galaxy, revealing billions of thriving worlds linked together by human descendants. You realize our present-day history, all our wars, technology, and struggles, was just the very first page of an endless story. The visitor's voice echoes in your mind. You will return to your own time. You will remember, though none will believe you. The facility, the forest, and the stars dissolve into brilliant white light. The future was never something waiting for humanity. It was something humanity chose to become. You snap open your eyes. You're back in your bed. Your phone buzzes. Traffic hums outside your window. You sit up, heart hammering, wondering if it was all a dream, until you look at your bedside table. Resting next to your phone is a single glowing blue leaf that belongs 1 million years in the future. What kind of ancestors are we choosing to become today? Because the future isn't built by the people who live in it. It's built by us.